Hello, it's Giselle from Kids Yoga Stories, and I'm super excited to share with you this brand new book titled The Three Little Yogis and the Wolf Who Lost His Breath, a fairy tale to help you feel better. And it's written by Susan Verde and pictures by Fleck. So the three little yogis, let's see what they get up to. Once upon a time, there was a wolf who lost his huff and his puff. As you might imagine, this was a problem for the wolf, a big, bad problem. You see, sometimes the wolf felt angry, which happens to everyone from time to time. There were many reasons he felt that way. Sometimes he felt angry when he had to share, when he was having trouble doing something difficult, when he was worried, or when he was hungry. And sometimes he wasn't sure why he was angry. What he did know was that when he was angry, the only thing that seemed to make him feel better was huffing and puffing and blowing things down. He blew down fences and houses and anything that got in his way, causing trouble wherever he went. But the wolf never actually felt much better after huffing and puffing. In fact, when he saw how frightened the rest of the town looked after he blew something down, he felt even worse. But he just didn't know what else to do. One morning, when the wolf wanted to blow off some steam, he came upon a little yogi doing sun salutations by her straw hut, stretching her arms to the sky to greet the new day. The wolf saw how peaceful the little yogi looked, but he didn't feel peaceful at all. His heart and mind were racing, and his body felt hot and uncomfortable. Oh, how he wanted to huff and puff and blow down the little yogi's hut into a big pile of straw. So the wolf opened his mouth wide and tried to blow. He tried on big things and small things, on heavy things and light things, but nothing happened. Instead, all that came out was a wheeze and a cough. The little yogi heard the wolf wheezing and ran over to help him. She didn't appear to be afraid of him at all. "Wolf, take a slow, deep breath," the yogi said. I can't," said the breathless wolf. "I lost my huff and puff." "Let's meditate on that," the yogi said. "Maybe you need to practice some belly breathing. Close your eyes and place your paws on your belly. Now breathe in through your snout and feel your belly and your paws rise. Now breathe out and feel your belly and your paws lower. Let's keep going, nice and slow. As the wolf felt his belly rise and fall, his breath became slower and deeper. But just when he started to feel calmer, he remembered he'd lost his huff and puff, and he started to feel angry again. He jumped up and tried to blow down the yogi's straw hut. No luck. To the wolf's surprise, the little yogi didn't run away. Instead, she said, "I have an idea." She took the wolf by the paw. Soon, they came upon the wooden house of the second little yogi, who was in the middle of his afternoon yoga flow. They watched him giggle and wiggle his tail in the air as he stretched in downward dog and then lengthened his body into a powerful plank as straight as the wooden beams in his house. While the first little yogi explained the situation, the wolf could feel himself getting frustrated and tense again. His paws curled and his body stiffened. He opened his mouth wide and he tried to blow down the second yogi's wooden house, but again he only wheezed and coughed. "I lost my huff and puff," he said. "Let's meditate on that," said the second yogi. "Sit down in butterfly pose." He showed the wolf how to bend his knees and place the soles of his paws together. "Maybe you need to practice some cooling breath. Close your eyes and open your mouth. Stick out your tongue and slowly inhale. Feel the cool air enter your mouth and your body. Now close your mouth and breathe out through your snout. Keep going, nice and slow. The wolf started to cool down in his body and his mind, but just when he started to feel calmer, he remembered he'd lost his huff and puff and he started to feel angry again. He jumped up and tried to blow down the yogi's wooden house. No luck. Again, to the wolf's surprise, instead of running away, the second yogi said, "I know where we should go." The two little yogis took the wolf paws in hooves and walked him under the setting sun. Soon they came upon a yoga studio adorned with colorful bricks. Inside, a third little yogi was in a half-moon pose. They came outside and noticed the exhausted wolf. "What's wrong?" they asked. The wolf was startled. No one had actually asked him that question before. "I want to blow everything down, but I've lost my huff and puff," the wolf answered breathlessly. "Why do you want to blow everything down?" the third yogi asked. Again, the wolf was surprised. That was a new question too. "Because when I'm angry, I think a huff and puff will make me feel better." "Does it really make you feel better?" "Only for a moment. I blow everything away, but then everyone runs away from me too. I don't like that others are frightened of me, but without my huff and puff, I don't know what else I can do." "Let's meditate on that," the third little yogi said. "Maybe you just need to practice some supported breathing. Sit down with your back pressed up against mine, close your eyes, and notice the air moving in your back. Can you feel it lifting up my back too? Now breathe in and out through your snout. Try to match the pace of my breathing." Beneath the shimmering moonlight, the wolf and the yogis practiced breathing together, back to back, nice and slow. Soon the wolf began to inhale and exhale more deeply. Then something new happened. The wolf felt different. He didn't feel tense or frustrated. He felt peaceful. Under the sparkle of stars, the three little yogis showed the wolf even more ways to relax and breathe, until at last they all settled down for Shavasana. From then on, when the wolf felt angry or sad or scared or worried, which happens to everyone from time to time, he knew just what to do. "I may have lost my huff and my puff," the wolf said, "but I have found my breath." Thank you for joining us for the three little yogis and the wolf who lost their breath.